Well, we've been saying it all morning long, or I've been saying it all morning long. It would be appropriate that we'd have a severe weather alert day and a bunch of rain and the potential for flooding on your last day here. But we begin your last forecast here at WYMT.
No last full one anyway. We got the little short one toward the end of the news.
Well, yeah.
That's right. Last full forecast, at least as a full-time employee. You know, I'm going to come back and fill in some. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. Live pinpoint Doppler radar as we scan the skies this morning. 6:41. Good morning to you. We're going to continue to scan lots of rain across the area this morning. Live pinpoint Doppler radar active across parts of Pike County into Buchanan and Dickinson counties, Wise County, Virginia this morning. But the good news is if you're in the western half of the area, you're getting a bit of a break. So that's some good news for you this morning on that morning commute. Roads are still wet. It is still foggy in a lot of areas, so be careful of that as you're traveling. Temperatures running close to 70, upper 60s for most of the area. You see a pretty good little storm getting ready to roll into Elkhorn City just south of Pikeville this morning. Some gusty winds, lots of lightning. All these storms have had lots of lightning in them today, so be aware of that. Temperatures down south a little closer to the 70-degree mark, maybe a little bit warmer in spots because we're pushing some of that warm air back into play as we go through the first parts of your morning. That's a bad sign because we could see those storms redevelop and fire later this afternoon. Some of those could be on the strong to severe side. More on that in a second. Almanac for you. Sunrise 6:13, sunset 8:59, record high 91 rather back in 1988, record low 54 in 2012. Moon phase a half moon for us as we go through today. Travel forecast yellow light on both ends because we see the heavy rain this morning. We had some flash flood warnings earlier, so localized flooding could be an issue for some this morning, especially out to the west. If you're traveling and you come across water over road, I don't care if it's this deep or if it's this deep, please do not drive through that. You do not know the condition of the road underneath it, and you don't know if the water has weakened that or how deep that water really is. It can play tricks on your eyes. 85 this afternoon, more chances for showers and storms. We have a flash flood watch for everyone basically all the way through tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. Traffic cams, a dreary start to the day. Whitesburg, US 119, some fog up there on top of the mountain. Mountain Parkway at Slade is wet this morning along with US 23 in Jenkins, so be very careful as you're traveling. Heavy rain overnight, dying down a little bit, but this is not the end, my friends. Round two will be here later on this evening, and where it is now is back out here near St. Louis, pushing this way. You see these clouds starting to clear. Bad sign. Sunshine not our friend today because that could help destabilize the atmosphere a little bit as we go deeper into the forecast. Future view this morning, you see things trying to clear out by lunchtime, so again, we're going to continue to watch these storms push through, and as they do, some may try to redevelop as we go into the afternoon and evening hours and potentially into the nighttime hours, at least the first part of the nighttime, so keep that in mind. What are our main threats today? Well, we're looking at a flood threat, a wind threat, and a hail threat, all of the moderate categories. We've took the tornado threat up to low. An isolated one can't be ruled out. Chances are not great, so don't be too afraid over that one. But again, stay weather aware today. Keep it locked right here for the latest updates, WYMT.com as well, and our social media pages. Planner, soggy off and on, but again, if we see any sunshine, not a good situation for us. 85 a forecast high. Rest of the 7-day forecast for your weekend is always in view. Chances for rain as we go into the rest of the weekend, which will wrap up late Sunday or Saturday night going into Sunday. Sunshine for Sunday, and then as we head out into the first days of July next week, Wednesday and Thursday, hit or miss chances for rain, highs back into the 80s. Fourth and final check of the refrigerator this morning. See what we have for you there behind the magnets on refrigerator art. Nice little picture there from Grace, enjoying a beautiful day there at Green Hills Elementary School. We appreciate that. Appreciate all the nice pictures we get to showcase here on the morning news. Time is 6:44. Good morning to you. Plugged In Movie Review is up next.